We'll return to American Graffiti in a moment. This presentation of American Graffiti is brought to you by Johnson & Johnson, where quality products have been a tradition for generations.
Grandma's got a date. What's a date?
Closeness. You might hesitate if you wore a diaper. So Johnson & Johnson created Serenity Guards. Bladder control protection so advanced, it holds as much as something 5 times its size and stays dry, locking liquid in. And now there's Serenity Super Plus with even more super absorbance. So if you've been looking for extra protection, give yourself hugs for discovering Serenity Super Plus.
Last night, Russ Beeler, owner of Lake Edna KFC, opened Hammer's eyes to new popcorn chicken. Delicious, crispy, bite-sized morsels. A whole new way to enjoy the Colonel's chicken. The problem was, no one could get him to go on until the last piece was gone.
That's pop.
New KFC popcorn chicken. Treat yourself for $1.99, the band just $5.99 in Lake Edna or your neck of the woods.
The last thing the average person wants is the average car. That's why the new Mazda brought you the return of the pure sports car, the all-new RX-7, and the return of the Roadster, the Miata. That's why our 626 feels personal, and our MX-6 feels timeless. It's why every Mazda will fulfill its promise in a way no other car can.
Peter Pan introduces new whipped peanut butter. It's so smooth. It's so fluffy. It's peanut butter that melts in your mouth. New Peter Pan whipped. The greatest thing since sliced bread.
With Oscar Mayer light bologna, you won't miss any of that great bologna taste. Or any of that great bologna fun. Because the only thing missing is 1/3 the fat. Which you'll never really miss at all. Ready? Oscar Mayer light bologna. Nothing but the best.
Finally, a chance to get away. Moments like this call for Gold MasterCard.
We could find a romantic hotel.
In Paris? It has the added credit you've earned.
We could sneak off to the beach.
Yeah, Maui. Plus, no card is accepted in more places at home and abroad.
Or we could take a trip we'll all remember.
Gold MasterCard, the best gold card to master the moment.
Come, Hector, I will make you lunch.
Because Hector Boyardee always had to wait for his favorite foods.
Good food takes time.
He grew up to become Chef Boyardee, making foods kids like that are ready in seconds.
Tonight on The Best of Television with Louis Anderson.
We're headed back out west to a little house near the little town of Walnut Grove.
Ma, you think they'll like us?
Spend a night with the Ingalls family.
I surely do love you, Ma.
And Nellie Olson.
Oh, what a great show.
It's the best of Little House on the Prairie on The Best of Television. 7 Eastern tonight on TBS. In the heat of summer, a stranger appears.
That got me a reputation for being a dangerous man.
And the wealthy Southern family goes up in smoke. Jason Robards.
I'm going to get some scrapping men in this family.
Sybil Shepherd.
I think you're afraid there's a better man in this house.
Don Johnson.
I got me some satisfaction.
In the heat of summer, passions burn high. The long, hot summer. 8:05 Eastern, Monday night on TBS.
No. Yes. Oh, your first date. I knew I should have worn black.
Whose monthly protection hasn't failed? Try Stay Free Ultra Plus. A natural core draws moisture down, then away, so the surface can absorb again and again. The wider shape protects front to back, edge to edge.
It works. Forget black. I look better in blue anyway.
Stay Free Ultra Plus, designed to stop accidents before they start. as gentle as you'd like it to be. Johnson's Baby introduces a new generation of gentleness. New Johnson's Baby Shampoo with a richer, gentler lather that leaves delicate hair even softer and more manageable. The new generation of gentleness from Johnson's Baby. Because your baby's world should be as gentle as you can make it.
Somehow, people have gotten the idea the new Toyota Paseo is a wildly exciting, sporty coupe. The Paseo is a practical, sensible car. Okay, so it has some muscle. And a low starting price could be a big turn-on. And sure, you're going to be instantly popular. That's no reason to do something impulsive. Think it over. The all-new Paseo. A very practical car from Toyota.
Powerful cleaning that brightens colors. New Cheer with Color Guard bleach.
Radio Shack, America's #1 electronics store.
Great selection of calculators.
Any kind you can think of.
Oh, yeah? One that talks?
Listen.
1, 2, 3. Okay, scientific calculator.
Sure. Here's one with 23 built-in formulas on sale for $18.88.
With over 6,600 locations, Radio Shack is America's #1 calculator store.
Look up phone numbers?
How many? 500?
Over 50 calculator models. Nobody compares to Radio Shack, America's technology store.
One that speaks French?
And Italian, Spanish, German.
Twice the power. That makes a big difference.
Professional plumbers on Professional Strength Liquid Plumber.
All the other liquid drain openers, the Luke. This stuff doesn't. It's more powerful. So twice as much power attacks the hair clog, and bam.
Goodbye, clog.
Get twice the power to the clog.
Weekend. No tie, no briefcase, just plastic.
It all boils down to this. No other card you can carry is accepted in more places and in more ways.
Food.
At home and abroad.
I got it.
Than MasterCard. It's the only card you need.
Rooms.
MasterCard.
Not a bad day's work.
Master the moment.
Since the dawn of time, man has studied the face of the beast. Now you can witness nature as never before. Life magazine and WNET present the world's premier wildlife cinematographers who ventured into the jungles, traversed the Arctic wastelands, and explored beneath the seas to produce the best wildlife footage ever seen. These are breathtaking images, the choice moments from one of the most highly acclaimed nature documentaries in the history of television. Life magazine proudly presents one of the finest wildlife videos ever produced, the greatest moments in nature. This extraordinary program from the Nature Video Library took years to document and is available nowhere else. And now this collector's video can be yours free with your paid subscription to Life magazine. You'll receive 13 issues of Life, including 2 special issues, The Year in Pictures and 40 Years of Rock and Roll, all for 4 monthly payments of only $7.97 each. Life magazine is the picture monthly that keeps you in touch with the human side of major events and takes you behind the scenes to the colorful, touching, dramatic, and personal stories of today. Let Greatest Moments in Nature take you on a 45-minute journey into a world that few people have ever seen. Call now and we'll also include a unique photographic journal chosen from the finest animal photography featured in the pages of Life. So call now and get this spectacular nature video, 13 issues of Life, including the 2 special issues and the Wildlife Journal. Take advantage of an incredible offer that won't last long. Call now.
You probably think the best American car value is some little econo box you have to settle for, right? Nope. It's a Buick. The luxurious Buick Park Avenue. That's according to the complete car cost guide. They calculated the 5-year cost of depreciation, financing, insurance, fuel, maintenance, and repairs, and found that Park Avenue is the best American car value. For a free reprint from the Complete Car Cost Guide, call 1-800-4-BUICK.
Sunday night, TNT's last preseason is their last chance. Starting jobs are on the line for the Steelers and the Bears. Sunday night NFL on TNT, tonight at 8 Eastern.
The fastest way to stop athlete's footage. Absorbine Jr., the leading remedy, claims relief in 24 hours. Absorbine Jr. is guaranteed to take seconds. Absorbine Jr. antifungal spray, the fastest, guaranteed.
From the wide open spaces of the Southwest comes a whole new taste in salad dressing. Now, Hidden Valley brings you new Southwestern Ranch salad dressing. A savory blend of tomatoes, a hint of peppers, and creamy original ranch. For a new kind of spicy, tangy taste your family will love. New Southwestern Ranch from Hidden Valley. Discover it.
The Dream Team. America's finest took on the world and won. They were bound by a common past, a common goal, and a common thread. For 75 years, Champion has made America's uniform, and we're proud to have made the uniforms for the team that brought home the dream. It takes a little more to make a champion.
People used to say an apple a day keeps the doctor away. My father, Louis Rich, thought it should be turkey. He said his turkey was one of the best things you could eat that didn't grow on a tree. And everyone loved the taste. Slow roasted to make it tender and moist. We never called it health food, just good food.
At Louis Rich, great tasting turkey that's up to 97% fat-free is nothing new. It's how we've always done it. Slow roasted, like you would if you had the time.
When a woman buys Monistat 7, she's getting more than just a cure. She's getting the #1 doctor-recommended cure for yeast infections. And she's getting a cure that starts to work the first night. But maybe more importantly, she's getting peace of mind.
Hi, is this the nurse?
Because only Monistat 7 has a nurse answering our 800 number. In case a woman has a question and needs to talk to someone. Monistat 7, more than just a cure.
Hey, Billy, this is Susan. How about a lift to the beach today?
Hi, Bill. Paula here. Do you have time to help me move? Bye.
Bill, it's Kathleen. Can you help me at the gallery this afternoon? William, it's Michelle. Your girlfriend. Remember? The one you were supposed to pick up an hour ago?
A 1992 Toyota Standard Bed truck. Affordable. And you can depend on it.
No better way to face the day.
The morning belongs to Speed Stick. It's 110% protection against wetness and odor that lasts all day. Start the morning with Speed Stick, the wide stick, for powerful 24-hour protection.
No better way to face the day. No better way to face the day.
Speed Stick, 110% protection.
A new Western classic comes to TBS.
Name's Conager.
Based on a story by Louis L'Amour, Sam Elliott.
You're a hard man, Conager.
It's a hard country, kid.
And Catherine Ross.
The children and I are staying here.
Two people left alone, destined by fate to find each other. Also featuring Northern Exposure's Barry Corbin. A Turner original production. Conager. 10:35 Eastern next Sunday morning on TBS.
I think that birth control's a big issue in a woman's life. I've looked into all the options, and I'm using the Today Sponge.
I talked to my doctor about the sponge. It works 24 hours without hormones. That's a big plus in my book. And you know, I read that Today's Sponge was tested over 10 years. And that's important to me.
I heard millions of women have used it. And the bottom line is that it works for me.
Today's Sponge, the 24-hour contraceptive.
You better sit down for this. The tampon you probably used was designed long ago by a man. A woman doctor designed a tampon that expands to fit better and prevent fluid going by. It's OB. You can stand up for it.
What am I doing here? This is my meeting.
Just a sprinkle a day, healthy motor away.
Shower to shower body powder with baking soda to fight odor and absorbent cornstarch.
And your sprinkles today.
Elmer, I want a new car.
We're not new car kind of people.
A Toyota Corolla with all kinds of fancy options.
We're not fancy options kind of people.
But now we can save big on air conditioning, AM, FM, stereo cassettes, power, windows, and door locks, the whole shebang.
Save up to $1,100 on the Toyota Corolla LE Extra Value Package.
Guess we're fancy options kind of people now.
Change is good.
I love what you do for me, Toyota!
How to make the most of a chocolate craving.
Mom, know what I'm thinking?
You thinking what I'm thinking?
Brownie. Only Duncan Hines Double Fudge Brownies gives you both chocolate fudge in the batter and a packet of extra fudge. So you get chewy chocolate double fudge brownies.
Know what I'm thinking?
These are delicious?
Know what else?
Okay.
How to make your moist, delicious best.
Duncan Hines.
To fight the effects of corrosion, the body of the Buick Regal has been built with two-side galvanized steel that goes beyond what most car makers use. Beyond Honda, beyond Toyota. In fact, all Buicks are warranted against outer body rust-through for 6 years or 100,000 miles. And that's a promise you don't have to take with a grain of salt.
It was unreal. You woke up with morning breath. You were meeting Miss Wonderful for breakfast, and instead of minty fresh scope... Where's my scope? There was something from the Medicine-y mouthwash. It looked blue, but it still smelled somewhat medicine-y. I need my scope. It's okay. Relax. It was all a dream. You do have scope. It's minty through and through and kills 90% of morning breath bacteria. So you use minty fresh scope, and you kiss morning breath goodbye.
Pump it. Squeeze it. Spray it. Forget it. When these pre-treaters fail, try harder with Era Plus. Here's why. This pre-treater can't beat this grass stain, even with detergent. But watch Era power through with just a spray of water. Era Plus, the power tool for stains.
You were here. He has the traveler's checks here. Uh-oh. Well, now there's American Express traveler's checks for two. The first checks either of you can use. Don't leave home without them.
Next on TBS, Christopher Reeve battles the ultimate computer and himself in Superman 3. Then at 3:35, the battle of the sexes is over and women rule planet Earth. It's all here on TBS.
July 1992. Oldsmobile goes further than any other car company to redefine quality. Further than the lab. Further than the test track. The Oldsmobile Achieva went 100,000 miles against Honda Accord and Toyota Camry in a real-world test. Independent test results prove Achieva outperformed Accord and Camry in total cost, which includes maintenance, repair, and operating costs. Achieva. Quality redefined. From the company that went far enough to prove it. Oldsmobile. The power of intelligent engineering.
I didn't believe it. My daughter tells me.
Let's bake the kids some microwave cupcakes.
Didn't I tell her what can come out of a microwave? Half-baked. But she says Duncan's Cups has this special baking box, so they all come out tasting oven-baked. In 4 minutes, they're going to taste moist and fluffy.
Well, Mom, doesn't anyone have to work anymore?
Duncan's Cups taste oven-baked, not half-baked.
No matter which kind of bandage you use, if you want those cuts to heal faster, use Neosporin every time you bandage. Testing shows Neosporin helps cuts heal faster, 4 days faster than a bandage alone, and it helps prevent infection. So whenever you use a bandage, use Neosporin. Together, they make it better, faster. And for fast healing plus pain relief, now there's maximum strength Neosporin Plus.
We now return to American Graffiti on TBS.